A cure for cancer has been kind of a constant rainbow to chase in the drug world. But these days there is a lot going on in the area of anti-cancer drugs. Talking to me about it is John McCammon from Medical Technology Stock Letter. John, a lot of commercials on TV you see about new drugs to treat cancer, immunotherapy, gene therapy. What's going on? What's the most exciting thing you've been reading about, hearing about?
Immunotherapy is a new way to approach the treatment of cancer. And basically, we're using your own immune system to help fight or tackle cancer. So basically, one of the things cancer does is it turns off your immune system, and then it goes to attacking your body. So basically, it would be another tool in the cancer armamentarium of treatment tools. So you still use surgery, radiation, still maybe even chemotherapy, but you're giving these drugs that then rebuild a patient's immune system, can help fight the cancer, but potentially also have a surveillance, so that future cancer cells will be caught by this
knocked out early
molecules. So immuno-oncology is this next big step in treating cancer. The goal of cancer treatment is to die of something else. Just to extend you, to give you many different treatment options. So this is a whole new treatment paradigm, basically. And these first drugs are called PD-L1s. They only work in about 30 or 40% of the patients, yet they're already blockbusters. So there's huge opportunity for these other patients. So we're looking at some different molecules that'll be used in combination that also might make these PD-L1s work in other areas. So a leading company in this space is Incyte,
INCY, right? Yeah.
And they already have approved cancer drugs in other space. But they're IDO, or it's a pill, they would add to the PD-L1s. They have huge partnerships with Merck and Bristol. But Incyte is a genius as far as they didn't license anything to anyone. They're all running the trials, and whoever has the best data, then they'll throw a ball up in the air and say how much you want to pay us. It was very clever. Incyte probably negotiated their way around these guys, but they're hyper competitive in this space. There's 4 approved, and there'll be a 5th shortly. So the follow-on of the molecule that makes those 1 or 5 drugs a little better might be one of the keys. We believe Incyte's probably a merger and acquisition candidate. A company like Pfizer has been very late in the whole immune-oncology space, around the Merck and the Bristol. They might come in and make one fell swoop.
Right.
The other thing we're looking for in immune-oncology is individual companies on a smaller basis. 5 Prime FPRX is a $1 billion company in the Bay Area. Experience Management, they have a big deal with Bristol. Those are the kind of names we're looking for in immune-oncology. Ziopharm, ZIOP, is an oncology.
I've heard of them, yeah.
They're delivering a treatment to your brain called IL-12, which is a powerful molecule, but they can turn it off and on with a pill. So one of the fears of gene therapy is that once you put the gene in and it starts doing something, you can't turn it off.
Can't stop it, yeah.
This is an off and on switch, and also maybe able to titer it up and down. So these are the kind of things, particularly when you talk about an FDA, and even though we have a great new commissioner, Scott Gottlieb, he still needs to be able to show how these things work. And if you can show them something that's really exciting, but is controllable, can turn it off or on, this is the kind of thing that's going to make these technologies accessible to more patients at lower price points and true blockbusters, John.
Hope people make some money and get healthy with these drugs.
Health and wealth is an incredible combination.
Thanks a lot, John.
My pleasure.